Hey, remember this machine? So, quite a while ago actually, I did a video on this JVC tank of a VCR, the HR-7650U, which was one of the first, not the first or not even second, but probably one of the first 5 VCRs JVC made. North American model, got it working, but the VFD is dead. In the video I showed that there's that little, I don't know what to call it, pressure relief, I want to call it a nipple or something, but the little thing on the end, the side of VFDs that's from the manufacturing process, little bulb thing, was broken off, so it went to air. And a very nice person who watched my video had one of these as a parts machine and offered to send me a replacement. Isn't this exciting? I get to open a package on a video. Anyway, let's see if we can get this display working from a parts board. I blocked out the personal information on the shipping label, but thank you so much, Dawn, for sending this. So let's see, cut towards yourself. See what's inside. Oh my god, there's a note. Blanked out the personal information on here. This note's dated May 15th, and just to give some context here, it's July already, so I'm a little bit behind. I look forward to your video on the JVC 7650 with a working display. Sure glad this didn't end up in the dumpster along the way. I'll probably store the 7650 for just a bit in case some other unobtainium item goes in your unit. Oh, thanks so much, man. So let's give this a shot. Here we have, it's well packaged. These eBay sellers that charge a fortune could really learn something. And there it is, the entire board. Nice. Oh yeah, it looks like it has survived. What part was I remembering on this display that was broken off? So I didn't even see. Oh, it was on the back. That's right, yeah. So it was this little bulb on the back was broken. Okay, let's plug this in and see. I think there's just a few connectors. So pop this sucker open. Forgot how, I guess, overbuilt or just well-built this is. It's definitely from that era before they'd figured out all the cost cutting in these machines. Absolute tank. Okay, old display. And you can see, let's see if I get some light in here. You can see in there the broken bulb or whatever it is on the back of the display. So that's no good. On to the replacement that I will be very careful with, because I imagine when someone is in here they just bumped into this, which kind of makes it a bad design, I guess. I know in later models I've seen, it's usually on the side, at least on the Panasonic ones. Oh, what? What the heck? Look at that. There's an extra connector for an extra light on mine. What is that light for? Audio record line. Oh, Don, does yours have this? Just going through and editing, and yeah, I took a look at the photo that Don sent me of his machine, and it must be an earlier revision, because it doesn't have this LED on the front, right there, and it doesn't have the audio record select switch. This is basically for simulcast. So I think I've described this before, but simulcast was for recording stereo broadcast. because back when this VCR came out, 1982-ish, there was no stereo TV broadcast. The broadcast standard for stereo TV in North America, called MTS Stereo, didn't come out till 84 and really didn't even become used until like 1985. So when there was, say, a music concert or something, movie event on TV that, you know, you wanted to watch in stereo, the TV station will simultaneously cast the video in mono audio while an FM radio station will transmit the stereo audio. And what you would do is hook the audio line in on the VCR up to your FM stereo tuner, like your hi-fi, and then you would select line for your audio instead of tuner. And this would record the stereo audio from the line input while recording the video from the tuner. So I guess his is an earlier model that doesn't have that. Interesting. Okay, so let's look. There's this extra 2-pin connector, and there's an LED. Well, the trace for this connector goes around here through this jumper, tees off to this connector, and then runs down to this LED, and the other side goes over this jumper back to the connector. So this is for the LED, but it also does tie in over here, maybe just as a redundant ground. I don't know. Otherwise, these look the same. It looks, is there a board revision maybe printed on this somewhere? On the back side. Yeah, here we go. So this new one, oh, mine looks older. Look at the printing on mine. So mine is a PU21395A. This is a PU21554A. 395254. Oh, no, mine's newer. Okay, well, whatever, we just won't have that LED. Or, if I want to get very adventurous, I could desolder this and put it on the board, but yeah, I don't know if that's worth it, and I don't want to risk damaging it, right? I mean, you flip it up, you pull it up like that, and this could just break right off, which actually could have been what happened. Okay, let's continue putting this one in. Now, before I screw everything in, let's just see if it lights up. Yeah, oh, beautiful. Still on channel 2, that's still working. I think, isn't there like a, why are these not doing anything? No, the presets work on the old board, and I didn't connect that LED just for reference. I think I'm going to have to desolder the display and move it over. Oh well, no big deal. There it is. There's the old one. You can see where this was broken. Now to desolder the new one. I don't really care about bridging these. This is just to make it easier to remove. And there we are. Here's the old one with the broken bulb on the back. Please tell me what that's called, like pressure relief thing or something. And the new one that's intact. The pin arrangement looks the same. I think for all intents and purposes these are the same display, even though the boards are different. And you know, you have, see there's a space between pin 33 and down and a space between pin 1 and the next one. Whereas this one had a pad there. So, yeah. Oh well, let's see. She ain't pretty, but she's soldered. Let's see how it works. Oh yeah, there we go. Again, that flickering is just the multiplexing of the segments. It's butter smooth in person, but my tuner works. So there must be a difference with the push button controls on this one versus the newer Rev board. Weird. I mean, I'll hold on to this for spares. Even, you know, these buttons and stuff like that. You never know when you need this stuff. But look, we have a working display now. Let's pop it back together and test it out. And don't worry, I plugged the LED back in. Look at that. So adjusted the camera exposure so it's closer to real life. Butter smooth. Got my counter there. I have a dimmer now. Clock set. Oh, it's got seconds. Okay. So what does this do? That's just clock. Okay. Oh, I see. Set. So that resets second. This does the minutes. Does the hours. And the days. And then I just hit clock, I guess, to get rid of it. Okay. Then I can go program set. And do I go select? Yeah, that goes through all these. What is that? I'll have to look at the manual. I don't know what that is. How do I select the next program? Oh, program number. So there's 8 programs in this. Do I get... Clock brings me back. Very cool. Now let's pop a tape in. And of course the tuner is working, so I can tune around to the different channels and it's working perfectly, which is good. So weird that that other revision board didn't work with it. Counter's working, beautiful. Now, wasn't there like a counter reset? Record length minutes. Oh, so you set the time. Let's go back to this. So you select the start time. So I'll select the channel. Let's do, oh, no, can't do that right now. Okay. What? What does that mean? Program set. Select. So, okay, we'll go through the motions here, pick. So this is your start time. And then this is how long you want to record in minutes. So if I start at 9:08 and record a 90-minute program, that's a different way of doing it. Not sure what the channel flashing is and why it's not doing the thing. This is set correctly. Not sure why it doesn't want me to do that, but whatever. And I can put it into timer mode. Does it eject the tape? Yes, because it doesn't have the record tab. Brilliant. Well, I think that's it. Sorry, just a short... Ooh, look at how bright my hand is. The exposure to match this flickering. Just a short video. I wanted to give some closure because sometimes I, do videos on VCRs and they're kind of left open-ended, like, oh, there's this problem, I'll fix it in the future. And I never really show it, usually because people aren't interested in a follow-up video. Like, you get one video on each model. But I wanted to show this. Don, thank you so much for sending this. This is awesome. I love having machines that are like in complete working shape, and having a working display just, it makes me happy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.